Hi there everyone, Mark from Retribution Gaming here, and I'm welcoming you back to Broken Swords 2. In the last episode, we tracked Nico's kidnappers to a warehouse in Marseille, we rescued Nico from Kazakh, and we found out that Professor Ubier and Condor Transglobal are kind of in cahoots, so tracked them down to a town in Central America, which is where we went to and where we left it off. So let's see what we can find here, shall we? Okay, so here's where we left off. We're in this little, I don't know, seaside town. We came in on this boat and we've literally just got here. So we're going to have to talk to some locals, investigate the town, you know, see what's going on. And to start with, I think we're going to look at talk to the goat. Sounds weird, I know.
Now, I like most animals, but experience had made me wary of goats, and cats, and dogs.
Yes, indeed. From the first game where he had to take on a particularly sort of ornery goat in a castle in Lochmarn. Right. Hello, Melon Lady.
Those things are gourds, aren't they?
See.
Hey, mind the footwear, lady.
Okay. Not much going on there. Let's have a chat with these guys.
Hi.
Wanna buy something?
No, not really.
I got cabbages. Buy a cabbage, senor.
I don't think so. I didn't come all this way to buy vegetables.
Okay, so we can actually talk to this guy about some stuff.
Listen, have you heard of Condor Transglobal?
No. Buy a cabbage. I'll give you a discount on both purchases.
I'm not into cabbages. Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Aye, Tezcatlipoca. Put it away, senor. Tezcatlipoca brings nothing but evil.
The poor guy was so freaked, he didn't even mention his cabbages.
Okay, well we now know what that deity is called, Tezcatlipoca. Always have issues trying to pronounce Central American. I'm going to just blanket it with Central American because I don't quite know which mythology it is, I'm afraid. No, I always get them all muddled up. So yes, Central American words I find, you know, troublesome to say sometimes.
See ya.
Can we talk to him?
Hi there. What have you got for sale?
¿Qué?
I said, what have you got? Oh, never mind.
Okay, I guess we can't talk to him then. What about this lady? I don't know what that is behind it. It looks like bread or meat or something.
Hi. Lovely bread.
¿Qué?
Bread. Pan?
Sí, pan.
Maybe I'll come back later when I'm hungry.
Okay, it is bread then. Okay, we can't interact with these guys. So we'll go all the way back round and see what else we can find out. We've got some musicians here, we can talk to them.
Hey, cheer up, guys. What's with the long faces?
Our pipe player has been arrested and thrown in jail.
Poor Miguel. He never broke the law in his life.
What did Miguel do?
Why was Miguel put in jail?
for playing folk music.
What?
It's true, senor. He insisted on playing traditional Quaramonte music, even though it's illegal.
Illegal? Why would it be illegal?
Why don't you try playing a tune to cheer yourselves up?
No, we should be looking for real jobs.
We could earn 10 times as much down the mines. My cousin Ramirez was earning 8 pesos an hour.
Before he lost his legs in the accident.
Huh? What is that?
Tell me about the accident at the mine.
There was an explosion at Teoculcan. 30 miners were buried alive.
They got some of them out, though.
2 of them, including your cousin, and they left half of him behind.
Wow, that's a bit grim.
Would either of you guys care for a biscuit?
A dog biscuit, senor?
Are you trying to insult us?
No, really, they're good.
We'll take your word for it.
Why are we carrying that around?
Have you any idea what this is?
No, senor.
Me neither.
Okay. What about... What was his name? Tezcatlipoca?
Have you seen anything like...
I, the hungry chief.
Why are you carrying that thing around with you, senor? Don't you know who it is?
Sure, it's Tezcatlipoca. But it's only a little carving.
It brings death, senor. Death and destruction.
I'm saying nothing.
What do you make of this little worm?
No good. It's dead.
Sure it's dead. You think I'd carry it around in my pocket if it wasn't?
That's not quite the thing to say there, to be perfectly honest with you. But anyway.
Take a look at the design on this label.
I have seen that before.
Where?
There was a ship flying a flag just like that.
When did you see this ship?
3 months ago. It was here, at the docks.
Okay, that's going to be a little bit hard for me to investigate, but we'll carry on.
What was the ship with the Condor flag carrying?
I don't know, senor. We weren't allowed near the docks.
That's right. Usually we meet the ships when they tie up.
We play to the tourists.
Well, when the Condor ship came in, we were told to go away.
Huh. Suspicious.
Do you guys know anything about a total eclipse?
What is it?
It's like when the sun is hidden by the moon.
He's crazy.
My cousin Alfredo swears he saw it happen once. But that was after he stupidly consumed a cocktail of peyote and antibiotics.
Well, yeah, that'll probably do it to you. Now, something's caught my eye here. We'll have a look at that in a minute, though. Let's have a chat with you quickly.
Do you have crabs?
No, only fish.
What a weird question to ask someone.
Nice fish.
Thanks.
If by some remote chance I ever need a fish, I'll be back. Do you recognize this statue?
Si, senor. It is very, very bad luck. That is Tezcatlipoca, the night hunter.
I know, but I don't believe in luck, good or bad.
You may not now, but you will.
The guy looked scared out of his wits.
Go away.
Okay, so what we've established then is that Tezcatlipoca is bad news. Do you know what? I'm going to give a dog biscuit to the goat. Okay, no, I'm not. Now, the thing that caught my eye, we come back over here. Is that who I think it is? Is that Pearl from the first game?
George Stobart, well of all the...
Mrs. Henderson. Boy, this is some coincidence, huh?
When you've been married to a fruitcake like Dwayne as long as I have, you stop believing in coincidence.
I'd met Pearl and Dwayne on the other side of the globe in Syria. He was an Army veteran who suspected he was working for the CIA, but wasn't sure. She was less obviously deranged.
It looks like it is. It is Pearl, and I guess Dwayne's going to be around somewhere then.
Is Dwayne here with you, Mrs. Henderson?
Why, sure, I couldn't leave him home alone. Since Dwayne came back from the war, we couldn't bear to be apart.
So, where is he now?
We ain't speaking.
Why aren't you speaking to Dwayne?
Because he's an old spoil sport sourpuss. I want to visit one of those old pyramid places, but Dwayne says he has to stay in town.
Right. And you don't want to go on your own?
Well, there's no point in going to the pyramid if there's no one around to take my picture.
Is Dwayne still working for the CIA?
If he is, he doesn't know it. He's what they call a snoozer.
Don't you mean a sleeper?
No, this is different. He used to think he worked for them, but the psychotherapy cured him of that. What he doesn't realize is that now he really does work for them. At least that's the way I understood it.
Right, okay, well that's a bit complicated. What about you, Mrs. Henderson?
What brings you to Quaramonte, Pearl?
What takes me just about anywheres? The market.
You drove 2,000 miles to go shopping?
Shopping is my role in the economy of the great design, George.
Oh, fair play. Doing your part.
What do you make of this stone, Pearl?
Oh, that's pretty. What's that thing supposed to be, a rabbit?
I believe it's a coyote.
Well, it sure is cute.
I was surprised she didn't ask me where she could buy one.
Well, after the last time when you decided to try and sell her a obviously faked old statue.
What does this mean to you, Pearl?
What cute little feathers. Why, if you had two of those, they'd sure make nice earrings.
This isn't intended for frivolous personal adornment, Pearl. It's a dart, tipped with a fast-acting, muscle-numbing poison.
Pardon me, I stand corrected, honey.
Sometimes I got the feeling that communication with Pearl was like sending signals out into space. Maybe, if you waited long enough, you'd get an intelligent answer back. But it was a long shot.
I don't know, she seems quite coherent.
What do you make of this statue, Pearl?
Hoo-wee, that's a spitting image of Dwayne's brother Sheridan. A little less body hair, maybe, but it's him all right.
Okay, she doesn't seem bothered about this particular deity.
Look at this, Pearl. A tequila worm.
Don't you bring that thing anywhere near me, honey. I swear I'll scream like a hog on a hot plate.
Yeah, we don't need to be hearing that, I don't think.
Take a look at this news cutting, Pearl.
You'll have to read it to me, George. I left my specs in a gay bar in Santa Barbara.
Well, it's about an eclipse of the sun, which is due to occur in a few weeks' time.
You'd think the government would warn us about these kind of things.
It's not dangerous or anything. Apparently, the best place to view the eclipse is right here in Quaramonte.
Oh, my.
She didn't appear to be the slightest bit interested.
Okay, well I think that's our communication options exhausted with Pearl. Nice to see a friendly face though.
Catch you later, Pearl.
Okay, so we can go that way. We can go that way. Spoiler alert. Going that way and going that way take you both to the same screen. So we're not going to do that just yet. We could investigate the police station there, but we're not going to do that just yet either. Let's talk to this mining. Well, let's have a look at this mining company.
Hey, Nico.
Okay, it looks like a nice office.
Hola, señora.
Hi. We were wondering,
I was talking to the lady, Chico.
Hi, my name is Nicole Collard.
Concha Garcia. How can I help you, sister?
The corporation I represent is considering a major investment in Quaramonte. Your advice, as the head of an obviously successful concern, is precisely what I'm after. My assistant, Mr. Stobart, has a few questions he'd like to ask you.
Okay, so that's the cover story, is it?
Have you heard of a man named Karzak?
No? Who is he?
He's the reason we came to Quaramonte. We think he's running a drug ring.
Well, I hope you find him, but I've never heard the name before.
Can you tell me about the accident at the mine?
Accident? It was sabotage. Somebody wanted my mine closed down for good.
Okay.
Do you have any evidence that the mine was sabotaged?
Not yet, but I'll get to the bottom of it. There'd been trouble at that mine for several months. The workforce was getting smaller every day. Someone had started a rumor among the men that the mine was cursed. Now the entire operation has been closed down.
Can't be good for the company then.
Where's the site of the mine?
Several days upriver at a remote area known as Teoculcan.
Okay, I don't think we'll be going there just yet then.
Would you like a dog biscuit?
Would you like a smack in the mouth, Chico?
I like that response.
Does this stone mean anything to you?
I think it is a spirit stone carved by a Mayan priest, no? I don't know which of their many gods it represents.
Okay, so we're Mayan, are we? That helps a little.
Can you tell me anything about this statue?
It is Tezcatlipoca, the god of death and pestilence. That fetish would be considered by many to be a bad omen.
Do you recognize the icon on this label?
Condor Transglobal.
Did the company operate here in Quaramonte?
Yes, they ran an old container ship, the Mayan Princess.
Okay, is it about?
Do you know who owned Condor Transglobal?
I have no idea.
Okay, not much help there then.
Have you heard about the forthcoming eclipse?
I don't take much interest in things like that. One of the boys might know about it.
Do I show Conchita the pants? Will Nico get annoyed?
Would you be interested in these panties? They look about your size.
Is that your best line, Chico?
I'm serious. They were an unwanted gift.
Put them away before you get overexcited.
And Nico has nothing to say about George trying to give away her underwear. Which is a very strange sentence, I've got to admit. Okay, right, so we've got nothing else to talk to Conchita about. What about this fella?
Hi, good afternoon, and welcome to Consolidated Mining. If you are planning to stay in Quaramonte City, may I recommend the Consolidated Mining Experience, an interactive hands-on tour of one of our deepest mines, with talking tour guides available in 3 different languages.
A tour of a mine.
Well, this is a mining company. What else did you expect?
Fair point.
Do you know anything about the eclipse that's due soon?
Me? No, senor.
Okay, no help there.
Do you know where I could find Senor Karzak?
No, senor.
Okay, no help at all, in fact. We can talk to all 3 of those guys there. Is there anything else we can interact with? Ooh, the cupboard. That could be useful. Let's try that whilst we're on this side of the screen.
Keep out of there.
Okay, that's an appropriate response.
That's where the explosives are stored.
Oh. Okay. Don't want to be messing with that cupboard then.
Are you looking forward to the eclipse of the sun?
Not especially. Are you?
I don't know. I've never seen one. All I know about eclipses is that you shouldn't try to view them with the naked eye.
Please, go away and let me get on with my work.
Ever heard of a guy called Karzak?
Can't you see I'm busy? If I don't finish this stock report, the boss will be mad as hell.
Okay. Well, he's sort of deflecting the question there. Wasn't a yes or a no? What about this guy? Eclipse?
Did you know there's an eclipse of the sun in a few weeks' time?
Yeah, Joe told me about it. He's having a party and we're all invited. Me and the boys are dressing up as evil monks.
Yeah? Cool.
Okay. Is that what normally happens with eclipses?
Ever hear of a guy called Karzak?
No, sir.
Okay. No real help then. What about this fella?
Do you know anything about the eclipse?
Yes, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I heard it's going to be pretty spectacular.
It's in a few weeks' time, isn't it?
9 days.
Thanks.
That's some weird dithering going on George's shirt there. But anyway.
Ever heard of a guy called Karzak?
No.
Okay, right. Let's have a word with Nico. Why is Andre there?
Labano tells me he's been seeing a lot of you.
We meet sometimes for lunch, a drink. After you'd gone back to the States, I was pretty lonely, you know.
Lonely? You must have been desperate. Couldn't you just visit the zoo or something? Would you like a biscuit?
Gourmet dog? Have you been eating those things, Georges?
Sure, they're great. Guess what this is? Go on, guess.
It's wrought iron, probably from a chimney stack on an old stove.
Well, I suppose it could be. How did she know that?
My grandfather used to work in a foundry.
Take a look at this, Nico.
That's disgusting, Georges. Why are you carrying it around with you?
I don't know. I just can't seem to part with it.
That whole my grandfather used to work in a foundry thing. My grandfather used to work for British Aerospace. Don't know anything about planes, however, though. I just thought I'd mention that. Anyway.
Take a look at this.
An eclipse of the sun. Why the sudden interest in astronomy?
I found the cutting in Ubier's house.
Apparently, it's only visible from Central America.
It's handy that's where we are, then.
Take a look at this.
Mon Dieu! Where did you get that kind of money?
It's not mine. I found that statement at Ubier's house.
Okay, and finally...
Do you have any theories about this stone?
I think that design represents a dog, a Mexican dog.
So, this is the sacred Chihuahua stone? Sheesh.
Chihuahua stone. Okay. So we're getting nothing out of Nico, really. Is there anything else we need to talk to Conchita
I
about?
have nothing else to talk about.
I guess that answers that question then. Nothing here really to go on. Okay, I think we can leave now. Okay, I didn't realise I was controlling Nico. Okay, let's have a word with the police. See if they can offer up any solutions. Or any advice, in fact, rather than solutions.
I have done just as I have been instructed, Professor.
Hi.
With the mine closed down, there'll be no one around to observe your excavation. Ah, I have visitors.
Just remember what I told you, General. There's really no need to make a martyr out of that man.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting, senor. Welcome to Quaramonte.
Thanks. My name's George Stobart from California.
But what is this? An angel come down to earth.
Nicole Collard. Enchanté, mon général.
Pardon me, senorita, but I couldn't help myself.
Look, we'd like to ask you a few questions.
You've come to the right place, senor. Tourist information. General Graciento, at your service.
Okay. That guy's got a very, very sinister grin on his face.
This is the tourist office? It says police on the sign outside.
It is both, senor. I am a man of many parts.
I can see that, General.
Have you heard of a guy called Karzak?
No, I never heard of him.
I don't believe that for a second.
I hear there was an accident at the mine a few months ago.
That's correct.
A lot of men killed, weren't there?
A few.
30?
Barely 1% of the working population.
Is it true there's a restriction on music in Quaramonte?
Yes, there is. An emergency measure introduced by Nuestra Senora.
Folk music is a link with the past for some of these people. Take away their musical roots and what do they got left?
Easy listening.
You think easy listening could replace a musical heritage hundreds of years old?
Why not? It happened in your country.
Oh dear. Okay, let's talk about something else. Actually, we're going to skip this one for the moment, and we're going to talk about the guy that you were just talking to.
Who was the guy you were talking to when we arrived?
Professor Ubier, a visitor, senor, like yourselves.
Did you say Ubier?
Si, senor. Professor Ubier, a French archaeologist.
So, that was Ubier.
What's Ubier doing in Quaramonte?
Researching our rich and glorious past, senor. The professor is planning an expedition to some Mayan ruins. He came to see me to get an excavation permit.
Is that right?
Are there any ruins around the city?
Of course, senor. Quaramonte has everything.
I have a friend who wants to visit an historical site.
Ronaldo will only be too pleased to conduct a guided tour. When he's dealt with today's paperwork, of course.
Okay, so we might have to talk to Ronaldo then.
Would you like a biscuit?
Are you trying to bribe me?
Well, every man has his price.
Mine is more than a dog cookie, Senor Stobart.
I don't think this is going to work with anyone, pretty much. Where are you going? Oh, you've got a fax.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
That's a native carving, isn't it? Where did you get it?
We picked it up in the market as a souvenir.
Take a look at this label.
Si, senor. Condor Transglobal.
Can you tell me where to find their offices?
No, senor. I never heard of them, and neither did Ronaldo.
The lady at the mining company told us a ship belonging to Condor was here recently.
Conchita Garcia is crazy. If there had been a ship, do you think I wouldn't have noticed?
Okay, that smells like a cover-up if I ever smelt one. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say.
Are you sure you never heard of Condor?
Oh, yes.
The company is registered here in Quaramonte City.
You are mistaken, senorita.
The musicians out in the square say that a ship flying the Condor flag was birthed here.
They are simple peasants. They will go along with anything you say in the hopes of parting you from your money.
I mean, in some cases that could be true.
Condor is run by Karzak, isn't it?
Wrong again, senor. Karzak has nothing to do with anything called Condor. Whoever he is,
Do you keep a record of companies registered in Quaramonte?
Of course, señorita. Unfortunately, all the records were destroyed by a flash flood.
Oh, that's coincidental.
Do you know anything about the forthcoming eclipse, General?
Such things do not interest me, senor.
Do you want the pants?
What do you think of these panties, General?
Oh boy, fabuloso.
They're yours if you'll tell me all you know about Karzak.
I told you, I never heard of the guy. Do I get the panties now? I told you all I know.
You told me nothing.
To be fair, that is all he knows, apparently.
I'll be back.
Okay, right, so this general is no use. Let's have a word with this fella, who I'm assuming is Ronaldo.
Hi, I'm George Stobart.
Hello, senor. How can I help you?
Are there any ancient pyramids near Quaramonte?
Si, senor. But it's not very impressive. It's in ruins.
That's perfect.
Okay, we like ruins.
Would you be willing to give a guided tour of the ruins?
I can't. The General would have a fit if I left all this paperwork.
Okay, well that sucks.
Would you like a gourmet dog snack biscuit?
I would love one, senor. But I would have a problem with my teeth.
Toothache?
No, senor. If the General catches me eating on duty, he'll knock them out.
Okay.
Do you recognize this statue?
Tezcatlipoca. The night wind. Take it away, senor. That stone is cursed.
Why can I show that to the general?
You know anything about this eclipse?
No, senor. El General keeps me in the dark about most things.
So will an eclipse, to be fair.
So long.
Right, okay. We're kind of getting nothing from these guys. Let's head out and we'll finish exploring this area. I still don't like that general.
Why did you show him the stone?
I thought maybe he might know something about it.
Well, he does now, for sure. He knows we have it.
Oh, he'll be fine.
You came on a little strong with the General.
I was merely flattering his ego, Georges. Every man has his Achilles heel.
Maybe, but that guy's weakness isn't in his foot.
And we all know what he means by that.
That man we saw talking to the General was Oubier. Didn't you recognize him?
I never met him, remember? The guy I called in Paris claimed to be Oubier, but he sounded nothing like the man in the police station. Maybe the professor really is innocent.
Nah, it's too much of a coincidence that he's here in Quaramonte.
Yeah, still think maybe he got a third party to act on his behalf. Okay, let's head on over here. Oh, hello, look who it is.
Professor Oubier?
Yes? Who are you?
My name is Stobart. George Stobart.
I thought that face was familiar. Remember me, George? Dwayne Henderson.
Hi, Dwayne. Just a moment. I have a few questions to ask the professor here.
So there's Mr. Henderson. We knew he'd be around here somewhere.
Does the name Karzak mean anything to you?
Yes, I know him. In fact, if it wasn't for Kazakh, I wouldn't be here.
What?
He's financing my expedition.
Okay, well at least he's forthcoming with this information, I guess. Being truthful.
Tell me about your wife, Professor.
Please, I don't want to talk about her.
I'm not surprised.
Maybe you don't, but I do. Why was she known as the Little Dachshund?
It was just a silly pet name I used to call her. Somehow some damned reporter found out.
Fair enough.
What do you know about my girlfriend's abduction?
I don't know what you're talking about.
She was invited to your mansion in Paris.
Not by me, she wasn't. I haven't been home for nearly 7 months.
Okay, well, he's got an alibi.
Have you ever employed a Central American butler or servant?
I've never employed any kind of servant, monsieur.
Okay, so that Central American man wasn't employed by UBA either.
Would you like a biscuit?
No, thank you.
You should, they're good. I can't get enough of these things.
Now, I don't know if I should show UBA the stone. We'll come back to that in a minute.
Can you identify this statue, Professor?
Oh, yes. Tezcatlipoca, the Lord of Darkness.
A Central American god, right?
A supreme deity. Tezcatlipoca means, literally, smoking mirror. There. You see the
Roll
mirror
credits.
shield in his left hand? The Mayans believed he could look into the mirror and see into the hearts of men. He was the wind which came howling in the night in search of victims. And victims they gave him by the thousand.
Human sacrifices?
Men, women, children, animals, anything that bled. The steps of his temple ran red with the blood of sacrifices. The Mayans have a legend that says he'll return one day. I hope I'm not around to see it.
Okay, so that was quite a bit of information about this dude. Doesn't sound like a very nice chap.
Do you see this label?
Yes, it refers to a company named Condor. What of it?
I traced that company here to Quaramonte. Do you know where I can find the offices of Condor Transglobal?
The company no longer exists. They went bankrupt recently.
That's coincidental.
I have proof that you are directly involved with Condor.
I used them as shippers to transport artifacts to a gallery in Paris. Beyond that, I have no connection with the company, which, as I said, no longer exists.
Do you know anything about this eclipse, Professor?
Of course. It's not the reason I'm here in Quaramonte, but I'm looking forward to seeing it all the same.
Okay, what can you tell me about it?
What's your interest in the eclipse, Professor?
Oh, it's purely a layman's curiosity. History is my subject, not astronomy. But I've been fascinated by the movements of the heavenly bodies since I was a child. I wouldn't miss a total eclipse for the world.
I'd love to see an eclipse, to be honest with you. Maybe one day.
Does the eclipse have some special significance for you?
For me? No. For the ancient Mayans, it marked the end of the Fifth Age.
Perhaps we should be celebrating.
Ah, no. The end of each age heralds destruction on a global scale. The fifth is the final age, ending in the total destruction of the Earth.
Okay, maybe not so much of a cause for celebration then.
Take a look at this, Professor. What have you got to say about that?
Where did you get this?
Never mind that. How do you explain these withdrawals?
I left my financial affairs in the hands of my secretary.
Including the withdrawal of funds in cash from your personal account?
I trust Gwyneth implicitly.
And why Marseille? Why the very place my girlfriend was taken?
That's obvious, Stobart. We are both the victims of the same devious plot.
What plot?
I have no idea.
Okay, fair enough. Still suspicious character though. Okay, go on then, let's show him the Coyote Stone. The Chihuahua Stone, sorry.
Can you tell me anything about this stone?
Where did you get that?
That's my business.
How much do you want for it?
It's not for sale.
Huh. That's an interesting response. Okay, let's have a chat with Dwayne.
Are you still working for... you know who?
Who's that, George? You know I'm retired.
Oh, nothing. Forget it. I confused you with somebody else.
Oh, I do that all the time.
Okay.
Do you think the general was involved with Condor?
Hell no. And if he's a general, I'm a Buddhist. No, that fella's just a mouthpiece for the real power in Quaramonte.
And who would that be?
So the general is nothing but a puppet?
He's like Pinocchio before he met the Blue Rinse Fairy. Strictly strings and wood.
Who's pulling the strings?
His mother. Better known as La Presidenta, the dictator.
Ah. Nepo baby, eh?
Does the name Karzak mean anything to you?
Sounds like a comic book villain to me, son.
He's the man behind Condor, and the rat who kidnapped Nico.
You know, the first time I met you, I was deeply impressed with your naive simplicity. I said to Pearl, if we ever had kids, I would have wanted a boy like George. But I underestimated you, son.
Huh. Don't quite know what to make of that.
Did you know that traditional music is illegal in Quaramonte?
Is that so? Seems reasonable to me.
No, really. The leader of the band in the square has been imprisoned just because of the music he played.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but that fella, Miguel, he's an agitator.
Is that right?
What's the real reason the musician was imprisoned?
Handed out subversive literature at the mines. That so-called general was waiting for Miguel when he got back into town. Marched him off to jail at gunpoint on a charge of inciting a riot.
So it was Miguel that was telling people that the mine was cursed. But then again, why would the general imprison him for that, seeing as how he doesn't seem to like the mining company that much? Anyway.
I spoke to Pearl earlier.
Yeah? Did she mention that we had a kind of falling out?
Yes, she did.
She'll get over it.
Did you drive all the way down here?
Hell no. Pearl did the driving while I followed the maps. The way she handled the wheel, you'd think she'd been trucking half her life.
I mean, I could see her behind the wheel of a truck, to be honest with you.
What's in the truck, Dwayne?
Just camping equipment. Sleeping bags and tents. Me and Pearl always hankered after a taste of the great outdoors.
Aren't you worried about camping out in a tropical jungle?
We had a trial run in West Virginia. This'll be a breeze in comparison.
I've been to West Virginia. It seemed alright to me. Anyway, biscuit?
Would you like a biscuit, Dwayne?
Oh no, those gourmet dog snacks bring me out in a rash.
You've tried them?
They were on special offer. Pearl bought a whole crate. When I asked her if she was thinking of keeping a dog too, she just laughed.
Fair enough.
Do you know anything about a shipping company called Condor Transglobal?
I never heard of it, son.
From Dwayne, I can believe that. Pants?
What do you think of these panties, Dwayne?
Lord, hot stuff, George. You buy those for your girl?
No, a guy we knew in Paris bought them for her.
Oh, you're a threesome then?
Not exactly.
Why are you looking at me like that, George?
Forget it.
Right, I have an idea. Let me find Nico quickly. Where has that girl got to? Oh, she's over there. Right. George, stop.
There was nothing else I wanted to talk to Nico about at that time.
Okay. Can we talk to the musicians about their leader?
Tell me about the general. You know, the guy in charge around here.
We don't want to talk about him, senor.
How come? No one can hear you. Well, only that old goat.
In Quaramonte, we have a saying. Don't tell your old goat what you don't want your wife to know.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I can infer the meaning from it, though. Okay, right. No, my idea was to talk to Pearl to see if she can get the attention of the guy that runs the tours.
Have you met the guy who calls himself the General?
No, I haven't. Is he a real general?
I guess so. He wears a lot of medals on his chest. The wrong side of his chest. At least for any army I'd ever seen. I hear you drove all the way to Quaramonte. In a truck.
That's right. You would not believe the state of some of those roads. Makes me downright sad to think there's still some places you can't reach in an automobile. In this day and age, you'd think there'd be decent highways just about anywhere folk choose to go.
Okay, maybe not.
Catch you later, Pearl.
Just to make sure that my initial assumption was correct, I think this just takes you around this building and brings you out the other side of the truck. Okay, yes it does. Oh, there's a... Oh, Ubier's gone. Okay, there's a dude here. I didn't notice him before.
Hi, I'm George Stillbar. What can you tell me about the mining company?
The general closed down one of their mines after the explosion. Lots of folks lost their lives. I was lucky. I only lost my legs.
Uh-huh.
Can you tell me anything about this stone?
That's obsidian. It's a volcanic rock which has cooled so fast that...
Yeah. Look, I'm not interested in geology.
You're not? I suppose you want to know about the carved picture on it.
That's right.
Then the guy you should talk to is the professor. He was here a while ago.
I did. And he didn't tell me anything about it.
Do you know what this statue represents?
Should do. I used to carve things like that to sell to tourists. But it scared people around here, so I stopped.
Ah, did you make this statue then?
Do you recognize the design on this label?
Why, sure. That's the Condor Transglobal Shipping Company logo.
Do they have an office in Quaramonte?
No, but they ship out from here.
That's what I thought.
Okay, so where are they based?
Did you see the ship with the Condor flag?
No.
But the dock is just the other side of the square.
Might as well be the other side of the moon.
Okay, fair enough.
Have you heard about the eclipse of the sun?
Sure, I'm having a party to celebrate it. Drop by.
Really?
Sure. Plenty of food, plenty of wine, and everyone's invited, except the general.
So you're Joe then. Okay.
Why don't you want the general at your party?
Because if he comes, he'll bring those damned music albums from the 70s.
Okay, fair play.
What do you think of these panties?
Awesome. You wear them?
No. Someone sent them to my girlfriend.
Thoughtful.
Okay, well, he seems to be quite well informed. We got anything else to say to Dwayne now that the professor's not here?
Maybe I'm wrong, but you seemed kind of evasive when I asked you about what you had in that truck before.
Damn right I was being evasive. I couldn't talk in front of the foreign national, see? George, I'm on a top-secret classified mission for Uncle Sam. This truck is a rolling bomb. 400 pounds of nitrate fertilizer with a plastique initiator. They'll hear the bang in China. Gee, I'm really looking forward to this.
You're carrying explosives?
Is Miguel the reason you're here?
Pretty smart, George. I was supposed to make contact with him. By the time I found him, though, he was in jail. I've been trying to figure out a way to get him out since then.
Sounds good to me. Count me in.
Good man, George. All I need is a detonator.
Is that right?
How come you brought a truckload of explosives but no detonator?
Call me old-fashioned, but I say packing trunks is woman's work. I left the packing to Pearl, and I can't find a darn thing. Just hope she remembered to bring my denture polish. I'd sure hate to arrive back in the States with tar on my teeth.
Right, so we need to find a detonator, and I think I might know where to get one.
Have
But
you
first...
really never heard of Condor?
Of course I have, son. Matter of fact, it was old Dwayne's investigations scared him off.
Is that right?
Did you find any evidence of Condor's drug smuggling operations?
Drugs? Hell no! Condor was a cover for the illegal export of Mayan artifacts.
Okay, keep going.
So who was behind Condor Transglobal?
It was registered in the name of Edan.
Did you get the guy?
I don't think he ever existed. Edan backwards spells Nady, Spanish for nobody.
Ah, fair enough. Right, so we have a partial mission, and that is to find a detonator. However, we shall do that in the next episode, I think. We haven't accomplished much this time, but we've got some information at least. So, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you join me for the next one. So until then, catch you later. Bye-bye. If you like that video, please do all the usual YouTube fun stuff like hitting the thumbs up to give it a like, consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already, and hit the bell to get notifications of when I post new content. And if you'd like to support the channel even further, please do consider buying me a coffee, link of which is on screen and in the video description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you for the next one.